if a police officer could know a person's criminal record just by taking one look at them? How amazing would it be if they could precisely predict when and where violent events would happen? Although we're not there yet, the technology in today's video indicates that we are not too far off. Military forces live and die by their weapons, but those aren't the only tools at their disposal in defending the nation. There are a lot of different devices and gadgets that can increase the safety and effectiveness of troops. In the 21st century, technology is transforming police and military work by introducing new tools to fight crime and discover new strategies for ensuring public safety. We've progressed from swords to machine guns and nuclear weapons, but what are some of the really amazing tools used by law enforcement? In today's video, Tech Groupies highlights 7 of the coolest gadgets used by military and police. We start the list with the Lift Hexa, originally the Hexa, which is a single-passenger wingless multicopter aimed primarily at short-distance travel. To put it simply, the Hexa is a drone big enough for humans to enter. The vehicle has 18 electric motors that are arranged with each motor driving a different rotor. The rotors are supported by a latticework canopy, with one on each of the Hexa's 6 arms and 12 evenly spaced around the outer ring. These types of vehicles are known as EVTOLs, or Electric Vertical Takeoff and Landing Craft. The Hexa can fit just a single passenger, which is entirely optional. According to a statement from Lyft, the Air Force's testing of the Hexa aims to accelerate and further develop Hexa for future military and civilian applications like personnel transport, search and rescue missions, and emergency first response, Lyft said. This small footprint aircraft with excellent visibility might be particularly helpful in those situations. A human passenger acting as a spotter could search for lost individuals in difficult terrains, especially if they had access to high-tech sensors mounted on the airframe. Another benefit of the remotely piloted craft for search and rescue is that a Hexa could be flown empty from the location where it is needed, allowing a person to climb inside while the remote pilot carries them to safety. It is not hard to picture the Hexa playing important and practical roles in personnel transportation. Multiple Hexas could be kept in place, charging to ensure they are always available in case a commander decides to avoid the ground traffic and take a ride to a meeting across base. Next up is the Black Hornet Nano. This is not science fiction. The Ukrainian Armed Forces will soon have access to a tiny drone that is smaller than a sparrow with the name PD-100 Black Hornet. The Dragonfly-sized reconnaissance drones developed in Norway are so small that they can fit in a pocket despite being equipped with a video camera. The Black Hornet system is intended for foot soldiers. It has a vest with a flip-out screen and a separate pouch with 2 drones and a controller. The drone's maximum flight time is 25 minutes, and charging takes about the same amount of time. The system weighs 1.3 kilograms, whereas each drone only weighs 33 grams. The miniature flying cameras are designed to approach enemy positions without being seen or heard, while transmitting relatively low-resolution 640 by 480 pixel videos to troops up to 2 kilometers away. They are propelled by a tiny rechargeable battery that turns the drone's horizontal and vertical rotors. The Black Hornet Nano is operated from the ground using a joystick-like device, and the technology enables control of the drone from a maximum of 1,000 meters away. Planning, execution, and analysis services are provided to the operator by the base station, which also houses the display and the actual control system. The reported cost of the current models of the micro-drones varies widely, but in 2013, they were reportedly $94,000 per unit. Let's take a look at the Modular Advanced Armed Robotic System, which is a heavily armed robot created to protect lives and deal with situations that are too dangerous to send real people into. The Mars robot is capable of carrying a 400-round M240B machine gun, acting as a grenade launcher, and even dragging wounded soldiers away from danger. It has a top speed of just 7 miles per hour, making it just fast enough to keep up with the troops. It also has endurance, with a battery system that can last up to 12 hours. Why send humans when a robot can complete the task just as efficiently? While most of us worry about being replaced by robots, the soldiers on the front lines are probably relieved when this tracked monster approaches them. The next gadget on the list is Alias, a flexible, extensible automation architecture for existing manned aircraft that enables safe, reduced crew operations and makes it possible to introduce high levels of automation into already built aircraft. This is basically a platform for adding additional automation features to aircrafts that are normally flown by humans. The Sikorsky Matrix Autonomy technologies, the foundation of Alias, were retrofitted onto the optionally piloted Black Hawk in the most recent flights. These technologies help pilots when they are flying in poor visibility or without communications. Along with its automation architecture for secure operations with a reduced crew, Alias also enables the addition of automation or autonomy capabilities tailored for particular missions. Let's take a look at this police gadget, the Halmatro Door Blaster. This door breacher opens doors in a matter of seconds, making it quicker and quieter than standard methods. It has a pushing power of more than 4 tons and is used in both military and police operations. A multiple lock, inward opening door can be breached by the door blaster in just a matter of seconds with little noise and no flying objects, unlike what we see in movies. The lightweight pump that powers it is carried by the user in a specifically made backpack, and with just a push of a button, the gadget opens doors after clamping onto the door frame. The lightweight device can open at least 5 doors before the tank runs out. The Halmatro Door Blaster is very well suited for use in stealth operations because it is simple to install and can be silently activated remotely in a matter of seconds. Moving on to bigger military machines, the Zumwalt-class destroyers. Despite having the appearance of a crazy submarine, this is actually a multi-role battleship with stealth features. This destroyer is much less likely to be picked up by enemy radar than its comparable counterparts, thanks to its low radar cross-section, wave-piercing hull, and a variety of other technological advancements. According to the design, the destroyer is 50 times more difficult to spot than typical destroyers on radar, thanks to its profile resembling that of a fishing boat. The destroyer is also equipped with an advanced gun system, which consists of a 155mm naval gun with an 80 nautical mile range for firing long-range land attack projectiles, or LRLAP. The cost of the Zumwalt-class destroyer's research and development was $9.6 billion, making it possibly the most expensive ship of its kind. This is a controversially expensive destroyer that features a wide range of fascinating technologies that show the power of the modern American Navy. Another large and insanely expensive military machine is the Nimitz-class carrier. The U.S. Navy is the owner of the 10 nuclear-powered Nimitz-class aircraft carriers, which are the second largest carriers in the world. They are without a doubt one of the best breeds and possess all the qualities required for such battleships. With a 4.5-acre flight deck that can hold more than 60 aircraft and a full load displacement of 97,000 tons, these 332.8-meter-long aircraft carriers are capable of carrying a wide variety of military equipment. These vessels have a crew capacity of 3,000 to 3,200 people, 1,500 air wings, 2 nuclear reactors, and a top speed of more than 30 knots. Along with their aircraft, the ships are equipped with anti-aircraft weapons and short-range missile defense. 2 A4W pressurized water reactors, which have a combined maximum power of about 260,000 shaft horsepower, are used for the carrier's movement, and each reactor drives 4 propeller shafts. The ships may operate for more than 20 years without refueling due to the use of nuclear power, and they are anticipated to have a service life of more than 50 years. The class's first ship, the USS Nimitz, debuted on May 3, 1975, and the class's 10th and final ship, the USS George H.W. Bush, debuted on January 10, 2009. Since the 1970s, Nimitz-class aircraft carriers have participated in a variety of conflicts and operations, including the Gulf War, Operation Eagle Claw in Iran, and even in Iraq and Afghanistan. The cost per unit was roughly $8.5 billion in 2012, which translates to around $11.2 billion in 2022. If there is one thing these machines confirm, it's that the U.S. Navy is one of the best equipped in the world. Are there any gadgets you think we should have included in this video? Please let us know in the comments. This is Tech Groupies, and we hope you enjoyed our lineup of cool military and police gadgets. Make sure you subscribe to our channel to view more videos of cutting-edge technology and rockin' gadgets. See you next time.